FX Mesh here. What is going on, guys? Yeah, welcome back to my channel. To those that are my subscribers, thank you very much for stopping by, and also those that are just stopping by to see what content I have. Thank you very much. Now today I would be doing a little analysis on GBPUSD, and normally my chart is not usually this messy, but what I've been doing is I've been trying to track this particular pair for quite a while now. I wanted to understand the patterns, so I decided to draw lines and join the points and stuff like that. Now we're going to look at this pair from a 4 hours perspective first of all, then I'll step down to a 15 minutes time frame to see exactly what the market price is doing. Now if you look at this pair on the 4 hours, you see that price has been kind of pushing to the upside. I said kind of because at some point in the push there've been a consolidation around this area, as you can see, and because of that it kind of created a double top, and after that particular area it was making an attempt to push to the upside, and with some kind of form of consolidation. So the whole of this area has been consolidating, especially this place that circled, but somehow price has been able to produce a kind of a channel, a bullish channel to the upside. So if you look at what price has done, let me make it thicker. I'll make this line thicker so you can understand, you can see clearly what I mean. Okay, now price has, after this particular consolidation, the overall trend is bullish anyway. So after this this particular double top, then what price did was to start to create a kind of a pattern on a channel which are identified as everything being inside these two parallel lines. Everything is just messy. Anyway, just follow the lines I'm drawing. I have a reason why I drew this particular lines, because I marked psychological levels. That's why my lines are messy. I'm sorry about that. Now in this case today we are going to be looking at how price has actually developed. Now because I've seen that price has been pushing to the upside, so what I did was to first of all wait for price to actually settle down by coming down with this bullish engulfing candle. This bullish candle here is engulfing this this bearish engulfing candle, I beg your pardon, engulfing this bullish candlestick. So after this impulse to the downside, now if you pay attention to what price has done on this particular pair, you see that price has calmed down and it has created multiple weak rejections here. And once you see that on the chart, it gives you an indication that price is about to make a U-turn somehow. So I waited patiently for the candlesticks to develop. Remember, this is a 4 hours time frame, so each candlestick here is 4 hours, 4 hours, 4 hours, 4 hours. So let's go back to the last 4 hours. You can see the last 3 hours, 1, 2, 3. Let's see 3. Now after this bearish engulfing candle, the next engulfing candle was kind of we could see that the buyers were already coming to the market. So this candlestick showed an indication of buyers, because price refused to break past this psychological number, this line. You can see it stopped here with a wick. The next candlestick developed again, a wick here. So it shows that buyers were coming into the market. And after 1, 2, 3 wick rejections, you can see this bullish candlestick to the upside. And I took my entry from here, but I'm going to enter a 15 minutes time frame to see exactly what's happening. Now on the 15 minutes time frame, of course, solid consolidation here, and that indicated a strong support here. And after the first touch, second touch, third touch, I started to look for buying opportunities, and price I entered from this particular point. Now I look at the market from a break and retest point of view. If for example, say you have a structure here created, now price must come. If I'm having a bullish bias, as I'm having a bullish opportunity, I'm having the intention to buy. So what I will do, let's say the price is coming up, I will wait for price to break past this level, come back to retest this level, and I'll be looking for a retest, and price will try to establish consolidation here, then begin to push in the direction of this bullish tendency, which is a buy. The same thing happens when I'm selling. If I have a structure here, price is coming to the downside. So what I want to do is to wait for price to break past that level, come back again to retest the level, and begin to establish a kind of a resistance and a push in the direction of the trend. So that's this same idea is what I'm using to analyze my my entry and this particular trade I entered. I'm already in profit here. It's a live trade. Now market is open. This is the 2nd of May 2023, and I caught this trade not quite long. Now price has come as break. You can see this level, this point is not necessarily a major level actually, but what I did was that because of the nature of the behavioral pattern and the shift in behavior of this particular pair, I was just drawing so many lines to see where these points will meet, and that is how I came about this particular setup being rough like this. So I was just trying to mark up psychological levels and also areas where price has rejected and respected and broken as well. So what I was looking at is price has been reacting around this area here, this area here, and now this same area here. So if you look at it from a perspective like say a support area, you can see the whole of this area is a support. Okay, so if this area is a support, then price has actually broken past it, come back to retest it, and established a strong support here, and is pushing to the upside. So this is exactly what the situation of price is. A bullish push to the upside. Price went up, came down, and retested, and the retest took a while, then before it pushed to the upside with 3 touches, 1, 2, 3, and the third touch just like to push to the upside, and I set here as my take profit. So it's just basically the same idea I explained here, where price breaks a certain level, comes back again to retest and push to the push in the direction of the trend after establishing a support or a consolidation, which now leads to a push in the direction of that particular trend. So that's how this particular pair has been developing, and I'm in profit. Now I want to also explain AUD card as well. Now AUD card here, I've also been monitoring AUD card for some time. You can see that I marked off significant key levels. Let's go to 4 hours time frame. It's a little bit not too clear here, but you can see, you have an idea of it shows an idea of what the price is actually doing. You can see price pushing downwards on a 4 hours. Okay, and I mark up these areas which are key areas, this point, and this point. You can see these 3 horizontal levels. Now price has tested here, came down, retest here, came down again, retest here, came down, came again to retest here, and you can see this bearish, clear bearish engulfing candle, engulfing this bullish candlestick. It pushed to the downside and came back again to retest this level. Now I haven't taken any trade here, but I have just, what I've done is to wait for price to do 2 things: either break past this level I've identified, come back to retest it and push to the upside, or come back to reject it. So I'm still waiting for price to develop in this regard. Now it's just simple break and retest. Like I said before, a structure here being identified from a high time frame. Price is pushing to a certain direction, maybe a bullish bias. It comes up, breaks the level, comes back again to retest this level. It might not go up immediately, it might just play around and establish a support if it's a bullish tendency, and push to the upside, then take a buy opportunity. The same thing that happens when price is coming from, if I'm having a bearish bias, price comes down, breaks it, retests, and establish a kind of a resistance and start pushing downwards to the downside. So the same idea I'm using to track this particular pair. Now let's go back to GBPUSD. It's just the same principle, and you can see how price has been able to play out using this particular concept, which is called break and retest. You can see the candlestick pushing to the upside, price went up, came down, and formed a very strong support here, and we are in profit. FX mesh here, smashing it. See you later.